Grandpa my eye. What's up, boss? What were you doing while I was gone? Anywho, where were you up to while I was gone, Bowes? awesome. I'm about to run out of breath. Besides Voz, who else is here? You're silly. What's up, Mom? This ain't going well. Not much, putting groceries away. Oh, nice. Of all the things to handle, a freaking log. Where'd they even go, actually? Where is it? I'm supposed to select the quest here? I don't get it. Inside the building. Have you been on recently? Are you playing still, or? Stop moving me, you dick. Alright. He's evading now? No, she hasn't made any on this server. She did on VOA, which is like the Burning Crusade server that I typically played on. But that character got to, and it was a shaman, got to like 24? Can't remember, it was like 24-ish, 25? which is a lot to say for BC. So, and for a person that's never played WoW before at the time. I said no. She hasn't. She made a character on VOA, and it was a shaman. And the fact that she got it to like 25 on for BC and a person that's never played WoW before, not bad. Dude, come on. This freaking thing just doesn't want to drop, and all you need is 2 more. We got Mo, we got Jesse in here. Who else? There's a third. No, well, you mean like the leveling process? Nah, man, it's not that. It's just, to be completely honest, I didn't want to play the last 2-3 days. Like 2 days. The last 2 days I didn't want to play. Plus, I took it a little bit chiller because the guild decided, or at least from what I'm told, the guild said that they were going to wait a little bit longer going into Nax. Because they want to make it like a guild run, and they want people from their guild to do it. They don't just want to do it, you know, and that's it. They want like the whole guild to. So I just, since I figured it was gonna be later in the week of Nax coming out, that I was just gonna like take it easy then. Okay. Idiot. didn't even use my trinket. I let the full stun go through. And I knew he was gonna do it too, so I was like, did I just leave him or attack first? I just left him. Could've just left me alone, bro. I think this is the one where I gotta talk to Triana, like a broken. I can't remember the name. Bye. Why? Stop it! I was just trying to be chill, dude. I was just trying to show him, like, look, I'm not trying to kill you, okay? Dude vanishes and attacks me again. What? All I did was fly near him, like, hey, chill. Nope. Oh, there he is. Okay. So they're calling you for what? Oh.
So, and it was stacked on, so I'm assuming, yeah, I got it up.
Alright, love you, man. Come on, don't be sad, man. I was
No, it's just how do you lose generators? They're either
Jesse, military. That's your answer.
side or
And above all else, it's the army. That's your answer for everything. Love you. Apparently my milkshake is bringing him to the yard. Like, dude, you have quests to do and you still have to hit, like, fucking 80. Anyways, I gotta go this way. Like, I want to say in this expansion, rogues were really gear dependent as well. Cause yeah, they had the lockdowns and stuff like that, but it was not like in BC or in vanilla. BC and vanilla, you can stun lock to up to death. In Wrath, it was a different story. The path, I know that. Okay. Then let's see, go this way. And he's doing this, mind you, I'm a human. And he's doing this without even a trinket. Like, I don't want to sound arrogant or like snooty, but like pre-max level, pre-80, if you don't have a trinket, humans have the advantage all the way. Just because of that. I got the extra damage because of the trinkets. You don't have that going on. I do. But you know what I just think he thought is like, I'm a rogue, he's a mage, or that person's a mage, I can totally kick his ass. No. Not when I got deep freeze! Looks like... Wait, do I even have that quest? Click. Oh, no, it's from another quest. No, I don't have that quest. Okay, well, at least now I know. This is the only thing they gotta fix about pets. Fucking keep you in combat, man. And, or it's not that they keep you in combat, it's the fact that you sit here, you get on a flying mount, and that's the worst of all. You get on a flying mount, and they don't follow properly. Like, they don't just appear, like when you get off of the ground, and then when you re-land, they should reappear. Or when you land on the ground, they should reappear, or when you get off the mount. No, wherever it is that you mount it up, they stay, they persist, and I don't know, it just messes it up. Then you got all these mobs following you and shit. I don't know if it was like that in Wrath and they changed it later, but... I mean, I know it's a little bit different for me, is because I have the music really high, but it's not too loud, is it? Like, the music is just fine. He's in passive. I like to control my pet. So this button you see right here, the one flashing, bottom right left-hand corner of my my buttons, I like to control my pet. Because like I mentioned before, if you were to the problem is that when you mount up and you, in this case flying, when I get on my mount on my flyer, I try and leave, but instead of the pet disappearing and reappearing where I land, he just tries to follow. And if he comes across any mobs and he's a defensive or aggressive, if he gets hit, he'll just turn and attack. So I just want him to follow. And then with this macro that I have, that macro, I can tell him what to attack. And I think I'd rather have it that way. Just me personally. Mo, you should have been here earlier, man. That freaking first quest, that the Khadgar's elemental that you have to follow around Shatrath. Bro, I followed him the entire time. I was almost done with the quest, and out of nowhere, I look over here, right, to my chat, and then I look back, he's disappeared. I'm like, no! I had to do it all over again.
Blessings upon your family.
Got it, but pets do disappear when you mount, which is nice, but they still glitch in other areas. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's a private server. Again, I don't know if that's how it's meant to be back in Wrath, because it's been for forever now, but dude, that's not funny. That shit sucked. I went crazy looking for him, like, no. Fucking disappeared on me. So I had to start from square one and follow this son of a bitch all around Shatrath again. Fucking sucked. Yeah, but going back to the whole pet thing, I don't know if it was meant to be like that, where they just follow us and they don't disappear. As far as the mage goes, ooh, nice. As far as the mage goes, but inventory full. Let me clear. But that shit sucks. So I made the macro. I made sure that it just follows me, and it's on passive. Let me go through my shit. Don't need that. Already learned that, so I don't need it. Goodbye. Keep that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Bye.
Stay away until she's got up and go home, will you? No, sir. I'm staying
Oh.
right here.
I know. I'm trying, B Hicks. I'm trying. What you been up to, brother? Hey, notice that on, see your name up top? Don't that look awesome? Huh? Huh? Oh, so I got to sell. I'll keep that. Should be good. All right. And now the sub notification is different as well. Look, check this out. It's nothing special, but I got 3 tests between tomorrow and next Wednesday, so I'm balls deep in books. Damn, that sucks, bro. Here's the new sub. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing fancy, but I like it more than the previous one, which was this one. Right? And this is the new one for subs. Oh, wait, it disappeared. No! Jesus, already. It just got released and Max they already got a server first. Jesus. They must have been geared to the tits. Ooh. Thank you. I know the stream is, like, you know, it's little by little, but I'm enjoying messing with the aspects of Streamlabs. It's finicky here and there because I don't understand it very well, but once I get it down packed, you know, I finally got the stream chat going, I got a better layout, there's no black bar, it's actually a full screen now. I'm streaming at 720p. I believe I can do 1080, I believe I can, but I don't know, I'm still messing with it. I know it doesn't, also I know it doesn't show very well because it's green, and in the area that I'm in is like a greenish now, but I was in, what's it called, Peninsula Hellfire? Yeah, Hellfire Peninsula, and you can see it very well. Now I can, but when I'm back in the forest, it's like, Talk to, whatever, awaken. It's this guy, right? Yep. Why is it telling me to pick up this quest guide, man? Sometimes it's finicky. Ugh. Man, look. What is it that I forgot what you mentioned that you were studying? Oh my god. Yeah, I remember now. I remember now. Man. So, okay, so question. Have you thought about what we spoke about last time? See, I would. Don't know how to do that yet. But B Hicks, do you remember what we spoke about last time? Like, have you thought about that, or you still undecided yet? Ooh, hello, hitting hard. Yeah. Everybody finds their niche moment. I mean, I assume you enjoy helping people, right? I mean, there's a benefit to it somehow. And like I said before, kudos to you that you even decided to even study that profession. It takes a lot of balls, man. Doctor for sure, just that process of getting there. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know this, but it's the profession. You know, you have life in your hands, and like it's a very delicate balance. It's a very delicate profession. So I would hope that the task of getting there is difficult. You know, it's kind of like when I was in the military. Like, basic training isn't now what it used to be, and when I was in it, it still wasn't what it used to be. Like, my older brother, my older sister, some of my uncles, cousins here and there, they went through basic training, and that was real. But the end goal was all the same. Like, we all wanted to meet the same end goal. It was like to serve and get out of the current location we were in at the time. We made it. It wasn't easy, but we made it. I don't know, but it made it all the better. It made it all the much more satisfying when we did get through it, though. Yeah. Especially if you go combat medic, then that would be an exact correlation. I would say.
Gin joints in all the towns in all the world.
But yeah, it was a hell of like it felt so much better when I chose not to give, because I could have. Any of my siblings, either of my siblings, they've been through the worst. Not surprised. Yep, underprepared, correct. But I saw a lot of people give, and I really saw the look on their face when they were handed, you know, that tab that they would put on their uniform, like they're still in uniform, but they're dropouts. And I would see them put it on every morning, because it was part of their uniform at that time, even though they were dropping out. Well, because they were dropping out. And I made it a point to just not ever put that freaking hat on. Like, I just didn't want to feel what they looked like they were feeling. I didn't know what it was, but I just didn't want to feel like the way they looked like they were feeling. And that's one of the things that got me through. I mean, I have my daughter to care about, you know, worry about, and I just didn't want to go back home and say, look, I couldn't make it. I didn't want that either. That, and I'm also hard-headed, so I guess it's a benefit. man, the coolest thing, yeah. Well, like I mentioned, it could be a plus, it could be a pro and a con, depending on how you look at it and what's the situation at the time. But I remember waking up in the morning and the first night I woke up when I was in the military in basic training, I was just thinking to myself, did I really do this? And all I could hear was the siren, because the drill sergeants walked in and they were just hollering, and they had a megaphone just blasting, and I just opened my eyes abruptly. I'm like, and for 2 seconds, because that's all I had, for 2 seconds I questioned. I'm like, first, this is not a dream, and two, did I really do this? As soon as I saw myself in the front leaning rest position, which is in the like when you're laying down, well, with your face down, arms extended, about to do the push-up, that's the front leaning rest position. When I found myself in that position, I was like, yep, I did this, and it is not a dream. Hey man, but all in all, I'm rooting for you. I really do hope that you get through these studies. I know you can. I mean, you sound stubborn enough. So I expect you to do it, man. And I know this is gonna sound corny as hell from a course, kind of a shock to the system when you realize what you got yourself into. Yep. Wrong first, magic seeker. Jesus Christ, these people. Damn, they just don't know how to enjoy the game. And I know it's gonna sound like a little corny coming from this dude, like coming from myself, I'm a dude that you don't even know for the most part. Yeah, the only person really stopping you is yourself. Yeah. I don't know. I might go back to school. I'm dreading it because I fear school. I genuinely fear school. But I really want to go to school for something. I just don't know what yet. At least not now. And the few times that I've had, like, I did think I had it, like, already processed out. Like, I know what I'm going to do. As soon as I'm at that, like, the final portion of, like, the finalization of my paperwork or, you know, information to turn in to become a student, like, I freak out last minute, and I'm like, and I don't know, I second guess myself like crazy, which I shouldn't be doing, but that's what I end up doing. Gonna jump into and commit. Just make sure it's the right choice. I know, and that's the part that scares me. That part right there, that last portion you mentioned, is what scares me. Do I already have that? Yes, I do. And that portion, that last part that you mentioned is what's, you know, puts the fear of God in me. Is making sure I'm doing the right choice. And honestly, I don't think anybody can tell that they're doing the right choice unless like they've known from like a young age and they've been dead set on what they've been wanting to do. Like only those people, I would say, you know. But I'm pretty sure not everybody's like 100% on the choices they make, and school's one of them for me. Like it's really hard for me to like sit down and accept the fact that I can do it, and you know, it is a good thing for me, and it is what I want to do. I don't know. No, this one. I hope I don't have to either, but it seems like that's what I'm gonna end up having to do. Like, I'm 28. Like, I still have time. But I don't know, I shouldn't be waiting this long. Like, the fact, like, this is why I admire Lazy a little bit. Like, Lazy Pocket, the LP. This is why I admire him a little bit, because he's still streaming, right? He's prior military. Him and I actually have a lot in common, which is kind of weird. It kind of throws me off because he's prior service, as am I. He's been wanting to do streaming for a long time, as have I. And what really freaked me out the other day is that when he came to the stream, is that he has a 6-year-old kid, a daughter, and I'm like, as do I. Well, she's 8, but yeah.
Don't you notice how
Ugh. Yeah, and
Don't you notice how
if I'm a doctor by 40, I'll be doing well. Yeah.
Don't you notice
And then there's the people who've, like, you know how you mentioned earlier, the people who have been dead set on being something from a young age. Like, there's doctors that are like have been a doctor for like 2 years already, and they're your age. Yeah, see? So, out of curiosity, I don't want to get too personal, but like, what made you what made you go into that profession? Like, what made you think like, this is what I want to study, and I'm solid on this, so let's have at it, and you jump in. Like, what made you do that? I actually wanted to be a football coach when I started college at 26. Oh wow. You know what's funny? I actually also thought that I'd be like a sports coach. Not football maybe. I used to play football. I was a nose guard. I enjoyed that position. The D-line, I enjoyed it. But I didn't think I was going to be like a football coach. I thought like either basketball, baseball. Couldn't get any opportunities, and I kept getting A's in classes. So I aimed higher. Hey, ended up in med school. And that, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you realize that your potential was much higher than what you set yourself out for. I think that's a plus. I never planned on being a doctor. I'm sure you know, but there's also nothing wrong with like something like that coming out of nowhere. Dude, I'm hitting extra freaking hard. Jesus. I wish you were on a little bit earlier. There was this rogue that tried ganking me. Actually, if you go back on the, yeah, I kind of stumbled into a lot of people's lives, long dreams. Wow. I mean, I think that's awesome. you ended up being more than what you thought you were going to be initially, or what you felt like yourself was going to be. Yeah, I would agree. And this is coming like from, I'm not being snob or anything like that, but yeah, like there's some people out there that just don't have that chance. And I'm sure you know that. I am sure you know that, but there's just people out there that just don't have that type of chance. You know, to go to school, to study something, especially as prestigious as that. What does it want me to build? Work spell leaders and 2 initiates. Oh, okay, I don't want to look for it. But at least you realize that you need to appreciate it, though. It's not like you just feel empty and you don't care for it and you're just doing it for whatever reason. At least you got that going for you. Actually, I slowed down quite a bit, believe it or not. There's a couple of things that I'm not gonna make excuses for, but exactly what's just happened. I stopped leveling like for the past 2 days because I try not to play over the weekend. That's 1. 2, I started leveling a freaking lock first. If I would have been leveling a mage from the start, from the get-go like I normally do, I would have been 80 or at least 76 plus, at least, with professions intact. Oh, that's the spell we really need. But I'd still say that I have a relatively good pace, I would say. Last time you saw me, I was... What level was I? I think I was like 30 something, 40 something, right? Come on, you're still there, bro. Leave me alone. Who's still following me? I was in Searing Gorge? Jesus. Oh, this guy. Yeah, once I hit Searing Gorge and I saw that I was near Outland, I was like, I need to speed it up just a little bit more. But this was like 5 days ago, though. Hello, ding a ring a ring a ring. 65. Next one will be Arcane Concentration. Make me spend less mana. Is that underneath? I think it's underneath. Awesome, so a Death Knight. Don't do it. Oh, look, a Shaman. Wait, did I not pick it up? I could have sworn I just picked it up. Yeah, got it. Alright. Invite him. Jesus. Freaking did like 3/4 of the dude's freaking health. That's insane. It seemed like all he did was a storm strike and it would. Jesus, this thing's hit hard too.
That's really unique, Faye. That a mugshot or your version of Picasso?
Stop walking, you douche. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be more of a help. You know, I popped my freaking icy veins, my little trinket. Oh my god, I got this guy's back. Didn't need my help at all. okay, it's giving it to him. I thought I missed it. Nope, we got it. Kinda got worried because he disappeared on me. Man, I don't know if I told you guys, but I was doing the first Shatrath quest, you know, the one where you follow the Khadgar's elemental. I was following that thing around for like 10-15 minutes. You know that thing takes forever because it walks super slow. We finally get towards the end. It was like the last few feet. I want to say like, it's like one of the last few turns. I look at my chat. I talk. I say a few words. I turn back. The Guardian was gone. I had to do it all over again. It fucking sucks. I'll take this as an offhand for her. Why are both of these the same? One's blue and the other one's just purple. You know what? I don't need any of these. I'm just gonna take the weapon. Sells for mine anyways. Rip, yeah, rip. I know, it was freaking horrible. But I did it either way. I needed to in order to like continue the guide. Where do you get stolen goods? This music is good. Hicks, are you playing any of the private servers right now? Or are you just chilling because you're like knee deep in books? Ooh, you know what? I can have one of my buddies do the ring of blood for me since I'm 65. Dude, that'd be amazeballs actually. Let's see if they have any of these on it. I have some tunes on Northdale, but no 60s, don't have time to play. Yeah, I figured as much. Highest is 40, nice. Let me see if the guild will help me. I hope they do, I'm pretty sure they would. Dude, if I get that ring of blood staff, that thing will carry me to like 70. It's an awesome blue. Really strong too if I get it this early. And he's in Blades Edge. Any chance you can help? Aww. It's 3 a.m. where he's at. Damn it, Momo is his wife. Damn, fuck. No luck. No ring of blood. Rip. So apparently the two other people that are in the guild right now, the only other two that are 80, or just the only other two, are about to go to bed. Momo is Duff's wife. Damn it, it is 3 a.m. where they're at, so I can't get help with that. Lame. I think I should swap this here. There you go. That's much better. What am I supposed to get here? Oh, don't need that. Nope, don't have that quest. Just don't have these quests either. This is ridiculous. All I have is quests to turn in. What? Dude, this guide is throwing me off. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm like, I missed a quest or two. But it updates on itself, so I don't know. Kind of throws me off. Whatever. We have more viewers. I do appreciate you guys coming by if you're new here. I appreciate you selecting and clicking my face. How's everybody doing? these quests, and maybe it'll give me the next quest. So this is ridiculous. No, this ain't it. See, now I get it. Gee, oh my god. That's kind of aggravating. So, let me go back. Darkness Falls. Missing Friends. Don't have that one either. Let's see. How's everybody going? Appreciate you coming by. New or old. I'm just trying to figure out this guide real quick. Don't know why it's there. It is. No, that's the one I pick up. There it is. I think that's it. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm following this quest guide, and sometimes it throws me off because it tells me I should be able to pick up a quest, but I can't. I can't pick up the quest until I pick up another one and finish that one, then come back, and then I can pick up the quest from like 2 pickups ago all of a sudden. So I don't know. I'm a stickler. Oh god. You of all people. Why you? Guys, don't say nothing. My wife is in chat. Do not say nothing. Are you supposed to be working, ma'am? If you are new here, by the way, and you do enjoy what you hear, what you see, go ahead and hit that sub button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me a ton. Like you wouldn't even know. I stream every day, essentially all day, Monday through Saturday. Sunday as well. It belongs to that lady you see in chat. Excuse me. Could have sworn I had it. It's right here. What else am I missing? Big burn man next to the green rug. Yeah, I got that. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing another eye apparently. What the hell? Rip. Gotta go back.
Show somebody something through music, even show myself something. Because
Here.
as I discovered in myself, it's been a revelation.
Matt, that's the other one. Alrighty then. I gotta go get my comb so I can comb my beard. I'm kind of frustrated though. I was supposed to go get a stinking haircut, but my barber hasn't been in for the past 2 days. And he's like the only one I've gone to, and that he's really good. Just here growing like a madman. So. There you go. Now I can go back. That's from 64 to 66. Alright, so I'm on track, I guess. I really need to get a new chair. This one's like seriously kicking my behind. It's more my lower back than anything. That feels a little bit better. Throwing me all over the place. Oh. using something? Say rescue children. Okay. Nice, I got the key. Wait, what? First try. Jesus, where are all these? Oh, this is kind of annoying. Oh man, there's horde all over this damn thing. Alright, I might have to wait a little bit because yeah. I actually I will be right back, actually. Let me go ahead. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Someone's getting a statement of charges? What? What are you talking about, sir? Oh, okay, I get it now. Are you shitting me? Seriously, I need a key for each one? Oh, wow. It's ridiculous. Dude, this quest guide just like, it feels like it makes me take the long drawn out quests. They make me go these long, drawn-out quests. Have fun. How many of those do I got? I only got one. That's ridiculous. Thing rarely freaking drops, and they want me to do 12. And the majority of them have only one freaking child per cage. Hey, Mom, you know what I keep thinking about still? The freaking rogue, the rogue from earlier. I haven't seen him since. Just one more, please. Jesus. This one's glitched out. Or maybe the cage hasn't reset yet, but the kid is there. I'll wait a little bit to see if it resets. Reset. Sweet. Alright, then just telling me to go where? Yeah, it is. I mean, this is Wrath, so I enjoy playing Mage any expansion. To be completely 100% honest, I just prefer to play Mage. They're always strong if you know how to play them. Decent no matter what expansion. Ports, your own food, fast traveling. Leveling wise, you can AoE grind. You know, you have multiple options. It's when they get later into the levels where they get really fun. And all the CC you can get, yeah. You should try one. I mean, they're monotonous at first, just hitting one button. It's when they get later into the levels where you have multiple spells and stuff like that, where they actually become joyful. I myself am an alcoholic, so I've tried every stinking class. Every single one. The only one I've never gotten far in, and because I really didn't care much for, was monks. I make a bunch of bullets, but never really get them far, so I don't count them. I've maxed out every class. Maybe not in gear. Like, I've raided with most of them, but when it came to like maxing out their level, warrior, death knight, hunter, shaman, mage, obviously, warlock, druid. I love playing boomies. Let's see. Level the warrior, hunter, and warlock to 60. Nice. Out of those three, warrior must have been nice. Warrior must have been the more hectic one, I assume. I leveled the warrior in classic, in private server, not on live server, and then ooh, oh, not rare. And then I leveled the warrior in BC, and then I leveled him as well in Wrath, and yeah, he was my main, so of course. Yeah, I would say that warrior is a lot of people's first class, especially those people who are jumping into MMOs for the first time. Oh, nice. Dude, but you're so close to hitting 60. Is it Alliance or Horde? Because if it's Alliance, man, I've always wanted to try building a human warrior. You know, because they have the sword spec, they have the sword racial. A human fury warrior, thrash blade, iron foe, and the medallion. Always wanted to do that. Always. But I've never come to do it. Don't know why. All I can imagine is just proc over proc over proc over proc. Like, I've always wanted to do that. Oh look, iron foe, thrash blade, plus the and then if you spec into the weapon, the sword spec, where it gives you an extra chance to get an extra swing, that as well. Yeah, Iron Foe and Wind Fury. That is true. And then as an orc, there's that one axe that... correct me if I'm wrong, but there's an epic axe that either grants you an extra swing or that it does like a fiery attack. But I think there's an axe that allows you to do an extra swing. And then for orcs, you go that axe, Iron Foe, Flurry Axe, okay. Which would be the same. Okay. Which would be the same, but then you'd be getting one spec less to a chance to proc, because if you're human, no, that's a lie. But yeah, because the reason why I say human is because it's better if you go sword with Thrash Blade because of the spec that you get the extra swing on it, right? And then you also get a higher chance to hit because you're human. So that's why I say human. But Wind Fury though, yeah, Wind Fury. I think I'd still go Wind Fury. Yeah. See, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So if you get Wind Fury proc, right? Does Wind Fury proc also have a chance to proc those extra swings like Thrash Blade, Flurry Axe, and also like if you spec into Sword Spec, which grants you an extra strike? Or does it just possibly strike another Wind Fury? It does? Dude, that's insane. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. There's a video or something like that I've seen, like a really old one, where they start the fight, tank has good aggro, warrior charges in, and on the first swing, everything procs. The boss just turns around, stop it, goes back to the tank. And I think it was an Undead Warrior, as a matter of fact. An Undead Warrior fucking charged and everything procced. Died instantly. And then the crazier part is that they all crit. They all have a chance to crit. Yeah. See, Iron Foe, Wind Fury. Yeah, and then, like, so... I think Iron Foe is stronger, right? It's stronger than Flurry Axe, so you have Iron Foe in your main hand. But even if both proc, and then Wind Fury, and then that Wind Fury procs, let's suppose, fucking Hand of Justice. Yeah, you're dead. Just like instant aggro, man. Wait, I'm done. What do I do? You get Fell Strike instead of Flurry Axe, you're guaranteed to hit. Oh, Fell Strike is the dagger, right? That gives you a 100% chance to crit on your next swing or something like that. God. Yeah, but the chances of that, of like dropping, like you would have to make a group, obviously, make a group, run it a bajillion times, and every single time you have to make that group, you have to make sure that they understand that that drop is for you. Next target, yeah, that's insane. And then the crazy part is that, like, if you have, like, let's say you make a group, and it's like a group of the guild, like a guild group. Like, it's a guild group, and if you have that one rogue that goes in there, you know for a fact that rogue is gonna be like, it's a dagger, bro. Wait, are they still alive? I'm lost. Are they still alive or not? Oh, I was about to say, I'm setting them on fire. Yeah. I mean, for good reasons, Blizzard didn't make a fucking dagger spec for warriors, but if they did, man, I don't know if it would be beneficial or not, but it'd be crazy. The theory crafting that would come out of it would be pretty freaking sweet. Because I remember watching videos of Swifty, for instance, and that fucker just went around with a dagger in offhand, like a dagger in offhand, because he just like. And I think it was like fist weapon and a dagger offhand. And I'm like, you're going around with rogue shit. What are you doing? And then I saw him like owning the shit out of people. I was like, I'm sorry, never mind. How dare I question you? And it's also, talking about theory crafting, actually, it's crazy to think that a game that came out back in 2004, people are still theory crafting. Because I remember for a fact, druids were not ran at all. There was no such thing. Swifty was ahead of his... Yes, he was. And people take that for granted. People just think, like, oh, he had the gear, he had the guild. Like, I personally think that it was more than just that. Because he was running shit, like, who ran Skull of Impending Doom? Nobody. Like, people just thought, oh, it speeds me up, cool, but it damages me. And, you know, for instance, John Swifty was like, sheep, traps, blind, I'm using it. What? And it was even crazier to think that a warrior would use that as an offhand anyways. I mean, now he's, like, I'm not saying he's washed up, because I'm pretty sure if he really wanted to, I really think that he can get back into that jive. I personally think that he's just waiting for Classic. I think that he's waiting for Classic. And once Classic comes out, that's when we'll know for sure if, like, Swifty will, you know, take his time and grind everything through. Like, another thing that he ended up doing that I don't even think the majority, or not even a lot of people, even the PvPers did, was that salvation trinket. He's more into the fun aspect now rather than being the best. Yeah. What was that trinket? It was like the best tanking trinket in the game. It was like a pink orb from BWL, and nobody needed it. So he was like, can I have it? And to think that he would use that and reset his health essentially when he was about to die is insane. A lot of people would just think, damage. That's all I need. I need health and damage. That's all what people think. Everyone would say, oh, warriors can't beat mages. The best part of the videos that I would watch from Swifty was that the same person that said, oh, you're not fighting real people, was the same person that he closed it out with. Like, okay, I'm gonna close it off not only with the hardest class to fight other than a freaking hunter, as a warrior, I am going to shut the guy up who said that I ain't shit. Like, come on. That to me was awesome. And that's one of the things that made me continue playing warrior, because I was this close to giving up on it. Like, I was about to, in Wrath especially, I was about to give it up for a DK. Which in hindsight, a lot of people, you know, told me, like, you should have, because DKs were, like, retarded. But even Swifty learned how to be fucking DKs in Wrath. So I'm like, nah, I got this. And lo and behold, not all of them, and I wasn't like a master of them, but I would beat DKs. I learned how. Unless they were like a hybrid blood unholy mix, and it was just like way too strong. And then Cataclysm came around and made him even worse. Like, you could not kill a freaking Blood DK. There was no such thing as killing one. What expansion did you end up going up to? Did you play like to a certain expansion and quit and just play private, or what'd you end up doing? Just TBC and just quit for a decade. Jesus. Yep, TBC was the last best one. No, Wrath was amazing. I'll still admit that Wrath was still amazing. Just recently found out about wow. Okay, I always knew about private servers, but I was always sketched out. I feel like it was a way of like stealing my info or some shit, so I was like afraid of it. Until like 2014 where I jumped into Chronos and I started leveling in Orc Hunter, and I did that pretty quick. I actually leveled him honestly in like a week, maybe I think it was like a week and like 2 days, so like 9 in total. Either way, I ended up getting him to like fucking 60 quick. But since the server was already developed and a lot of people were like already in set guilds and shit, played Chronos 2, Chronos 3, and Northdale. Nice. And since people were already set for guilds and stuff like that, so not a lot was going on and popping off. So I was like, I hit 60 for no reason, which kind of sucked, but it was also on a hunter, so I mean, it really wasn't all that difficult. Yeah, leveled a hunter late on K2 and got to raid everything. Oh, see, yeah, no, not me. I leveled it and I didn't find a thing. If anything, I think I ran like a couple like 5-man instances. Other than that, nothing. I did no raids. Like, people would not log on, and they would only log on for like raid days. Like, they would farm and then they would have their raid days and then log off. The server was dead, but not dead. It was like in that middle gray area, you know what I mean. I don't know. I guess I'm okay that I didn't do much with Chronos. Server was dead? Yeah. Alright. I don't know. It just, I know this sounds kind of silly. I like 2 Horde guilds and 5 or so Alliance. Yeah, that sounds pretty spot on, actually. I know this sounds kind of like silly, but another reason why I wanted to like be a raider so bad, a streamer so bad, is to like, I don't know if this sounds bad or not, but I see, like, not well known, but people who have concurrent viewers where they're like, hey, I kind of want to do this, who else wants to do it? And you see the whole chat just light up and like, I'll go. I'm not saved. I have an alt, and then they put a group together. Whether if it fails or not, I think it's just cool to have it being able to mix the community together or integrate it and give them a chance to be, a part of what I'm trying to do. Which, all in all, the viewers are the main, are the main thing of it all. But like, feel them, let them have a sense of, hey, I'm a part of this. That's cool. And that's another reason why I wanted to be a streamer. Yeah, and it lets you also experience the game in a different way, and like from a different point of view. Because you know for a fact, like on retail, I could totally do everything on my own. I don't need a guild. I don't need nobody in my friends list. I don't need to know anybody. I can I can legitimately hit level cap off of level cap. It'd be nice to have a stream guild too if we get big enough. I would love to. I would love to. I would do it on like my death knight or something like that, or my druid that as a matter of fact, I know it sounds repetitive, but I want a leveling group, like from the stream. Like I want to level a druid next, because I either want to have a tank or a healer, and I just want to make a group together and just whatever it is that we want to do, whether it's run 5-mans or just like knock out quests easy and just keep leveling. I would love to do that. Any new server that comes up, people that you can just sit there and actually trust and play with, that would be amazing to me. Because I would love to involve my older brother, but he's really busy like 90% of the time. The fact that he even logs on and found the time to play because I'm on this server is like golden enough. But I honestly wish that I could just put a group together and just level with, and just have fun with it all, And then like have the mod, like have mods be like officers in the guild, and they can have, just like they have control of chat, they can have control of the bank as well, the guild bank as well. That's how I think about all of that. But obviously, I must be humbled and wait my turn and and realize that it's gonna take a time for me to build a community, which I'm okay with. It's part of it all. That's another thing, man. See, but the thing is that with an actual server coming out, it's gonna be so hectic. Because for like the first few levels, the first 10 levels, once that server, it's going to be multiple servers, I'm sure of it. Yeah, it does, but it's okay. I'm assuming, just like with every private server, right? Someone new, or not someone new, but like a new private server comes along. And then we have the elitists, right? The people who come in and they want to be server first everything, which is the norm. And then you have like all the other people. They go ahead and it's just a big old clusterfuck that nobody can do quests to save their lives, and they have to go out and grind the mobs on the outside, and it's gonna be hectic. So it's gonna be difficult to be in a group. Well, actually, no, I think it would be better if you're in a group, because even though you're getting a little bit of less XP, but it's still granted XP, and you're still getting people to tag. So you're not fighting over one mob that you'll take longer to kill. So maybe a group is better, actually. nice. See, but then that's where the mix-up comes along, because like not that you have to be like on the same pace as everybody, but you have to be like relatively within that same bubble, like leveling bubble, because like maybe you're not in a hurry, maybe you and I are not in a hurry, but there are other people who are just like, if you're a part of this group, we gotta get to like as many levels as we can in one day. If possible, let's hit 60 in one. I don't foresee that happening. There's been, I've read about some things about like some people hitting like 60 in 3 days. That's insane, first of all. But I've heard of that, so I don't know. But like if you're not within that bubble, it's kind of difficult to like all stay together and still have that communication. Cause like I remember this happened to me once with my brother actually. I've always been a fast leveler in comparison to my brother. And this is not to harp on him or anything like that, but he's, you know, like I said, he's really busy. So there was this, yeah, there's a lot of people rushing to 60, but I just chill and enjoy the game on the way up. Yeah, of course, I personally think that's the better way to do it, but I still kind of like to go a little bit faster. You know, I enjoy the game, but I do enjoy going a little bit faster though. But yeah, like my brother, for instance, him and I, anytime we've like started leveling something together, it always ends up that we go as far as we can in that first day. After that, he's like super busy, and I've grown a liking to that character, so I just keep going, right? And by the time he logs back on, he's still in like Westfall, and all of a sudden I'm in Thousand Needles, heading to like Feralis, and he's like, what the fuck? But this one day where I started a shaman, a Draenei shaman, he started a Draenei hunter, and we just started leveling. I think we hit like level 12 or something like that. Oh no, yeah, like level 15, 12-ish. But I was extremely tired. Dude, why are the mobs not showing? I need doomsayers. Anyways, so I hit like, we hit like 14, 15. We are on the same level, same experience, you know. I go to sleep because I had been out for over 24 hours. That's when I used to be on a rampage and like stay up for days and play. Now, not so much, but I go to sleep. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, I'm too tired. I'm all sorts of fucked up and just out of it. And I can't keep my eyes open. I'm expecting him, because he's a soul leveler, I'm expecting him to be like 3-4 levels ahead of me when I wake up. This son of a bitch was level 32 when I woke up. I'm like, where did this come from? What the fuck? And he was gone. Yeah, like, I expected him to be like 5 levels max ahead of me. This son of a bitch goes out and levels a full 15, 17 levels, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Since when did you become like fucking speed leveler? What the fuck? I ended up deleting the shaman. I had another character on his level, so I just went ahead and, oh shit, Spirit Cloud. I gotta go pick up my kid. So I ended up just deleting the shaman and playing another character I had around that level. So I was like, fuck it. I think it was, what was it? I can't remember. Anyways, point is I played another class. I ended up leveling a shaman later on. Oh well. But yeah, that's happened to me, man, where I'm like expecting him to be a few levels, and then all of a sudden he's just out of my damn fucking zone. I'm like, what? But that was that one time. Every other time it's been me like blowing him out of the water. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? I'm like, catch up, maybe? But anyways, I hate doing this because I like the conversation that Hicks and I is having. But I do have to end the stream. I have to go pick up my little princess. I enjoyed talking to you, B Hicks, and everybody else that came by. I'm glad to see that my widgets, my chat. Catch you later, man. I just gotta No problem, my man. That's way more important. I enjoy having you here, but I think I'd rather have you studying, my man. Especially if you feel the way you feel, I think just the more you get through it, it's just better for you, my man. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go pick up my princess. I enjoyed talking to you, B Hicks, everybody else, Mo, Thresh. I can't say his freaking name. Vaz, everybody. I appreciate it, my man. Anytime. You know for a fact I'm streaming every day except for Sundays from 9 a.m. to like whatever other time. I may bring down the stream here and there, but that's because of like personal reasons in life, you know. But I enjoyed talking to every single one of you. You guys were awesome. I gotta get ready and head out. I more than likely will be on like in 2-3 hours maybe. If not, I might just fall asleep because I am tired as hell. Good luck, B Hicks. Hopefully you get through your studies like ASAP and you make sure you get through that stuff and it's easier for you. Good luck with that. Thresh, stop smoking so much damn weed. Mo, I will play with you later. Jay, you are fantastic. I can't wait till you get home. Let me see. Vox, you Swedish bastard, I love you. I will see you guys later.